Hi everyone, this is Nikki at Polkadoodles. So I wanted to show you how you can create this beautiful card really quickly and easily. This gorgeous card, the colouring on here is stunning. But this card, I love how this image is really huge. And this is actually created with a digital stamp. So this is the tulip peonies from our blooms collection, blooms and butterflies. And I really wanted to show you how to do this because it's so easy to do. And I think sometimes colouring flowers, it can look like it's really complicated. And when they're small, on a stamp, a clear stamp or a rubber stamp, sometimes it can be a bit intimidating to colour, but we have a really, really easy way of getting around that with digital. So I'm in Microsoft Word. Hopefully everyone that uses digi stamps has got Microsoft Word on their computer. It is the easiest program to actually use out of everything that's out there that you might pay for or you find online. So I'm just going to open here. I've got a blank Word document, and I'm just going to view. I can view one page. Oh yeah, so you can see the whole page there. Okay, so I'm just on an A4 page. It doesn't matter. So all we're going to do is in here, I've already opened my digistamps that I want to work with. Now, this digistamp, when you actually open it, and how you do that is you go up to Insert, you go to Pictures, and you pick Picture from File, and then you can actually find your photo or your digistamp that you want to include. It could be a backing paper, lots of different things, and you just insert Picture from File, and it will open like this. Now, what happens is this image will snap to the next one that's there. So you need to turn that snapping off because you can't move it. So how we do that is we right click, we go to wrap text, and Word will automatically select inline with text. So what you need to do here is you need to select behind text. And you can see that immediately this sentiment actually moves. And you need to do that with all of your images. So they will all be the same. And you can't group them and do, I don't think you can group them and do it. So just go behind text. It doesn't take long. And we'll do it there behind text. So now we can actually move these, look. So we can move them and we can put them wherever we want them to be. So how are you going to actually create this beautiful card here? So what we want to do is the way that I would do this is I would go up to shapes, because what I want to do is I want to size this specifically for my card. So I'm going to make a 4x6 or an A6 card. So I'm going to just go into shapes in Word here, select a rectangle, and I'm going to, hopefully, where's it gone? There you go. So you see there how, I've got to go back. There you go. Sorry, there's a little bit of a delay. So it actually draws a rectangle for me. And up here, if you look, I can actually set what size I want. Now this is in centimeters. So I can actually go, but I think I might be able to change that to inches. Whoops. Oh, where's that gone? Where did that go? How weird. Okay. The size, I think because I clicked off it, let me do it again. So you see how you get like a little cross on your mat, on your cursor? So I'm going to go to there, but look, you see on screen, it's actually telling me. So work out the size of your card that you want first. I want it to be about 10 by 15. That's about right size that I want it to be. Okay. So I'm going to draw that shape, and I actually want it, yeah, blue's fine. That's all I need. I don't need anything else. Okay. And then we're going to actually, I want to see what I'm doing. So I'm actually going to just send that image to the back. So that shape is in front, look. It's actually obliterating what I'm doing here. So I want that to just send it to back. So you can send that to the back. Or if that doesn't work, go send behind text. Okay, so we now have the size of card that we want to actually make. So what we can do now, this image will come in front here, and now what I can do is decide on how I want to lay my card out. So I'm going to actually, on my card, I'm going to put my sentiment here, and I want that sentiment to be nice and big. And then here, I want my flowers to be really big as well, because I want them to be nice and easy for me to colour in. Now at the top of this box there's a little rotate, and you can actually rotate those round, okay? And if you want to see how that's going to be on your card, what you could do is if you just go to, sorry, I'm just trying to find format picture here. You can actually go in here and you can go to picture transparency. And look, we can actually make that transparent so I can actually see the border of here, and I can see how much I've got to colour in, how much space there is, what I'm cutting off. Let me see. Depends, you know, you could just literally have a corner there if you wanted to. So I'm just gonna, I want some white space. I don't want it too huge. But look, we could make this really big if we wanted to. You know, so if you only wanted to colour a couple of flowers, you could do that. So let's, I'm just going to rotate that back round. I don't know. Maybe there. But I've changed my mind. Don't forget to go back and make that 100% again. I've changed my mind. I don't feel like colouring today. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to use the pre-coloured image. So I'm going to come here, rotate this round, and what's the transparency like on there? Yeah, that just cuts off a little bit there. And then I like that. And then I'm going to come here and I'm going to actually position my sentiment there. So that sentiment is going to actually overlap my image, but I really like it looking like that. It looks like I've actually stamped it. And then what I'm going to do is I actually want to crop this image. So I'm not sure if it's going to let me. It should do. Yeah. So I'm going to right click and I'm going to crop. Now, what I need to do, if I start to crop this now, it's actually, because I've rotated it, it's going to kind of, oh look, I've got two there. Oops. I'll get rid of one. Don't know how that happened. Because I've rotated it, it kind of changes the crop on there. So I'm not sure, I haven't done this before, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do here. So let's go back to format picture. Now, how can I do this? Picture corrections. Look, in here, you can actually change the brightness if you wanted to. So you can change your colour. If the image isn't great, you can do that if you wanted to. You can also change the colour of your images in here as well. So if you wanted to change the colour. I'm sorry, I'm just going to play with... Okay, I don't think I can actually do it because it's on an angle. There should be... Yeah, I don't think I can. There might be a way. I'm sure there's a way of actually doing it, but I just don't know off the top of my head. I've picked something quite difficult to do, but that's fine. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to actually remove this image. So if I take that away, take my square off, and now I can actually just print this out, and it will be the perfect size for me just to actually make my card. It's all done for me. All I've got to do is print it out, add it to a card, and then actually trim down with my paper trimmer anyway and make it fit my card exactly how I want. But because I measured first with this rectangle, I know it's going to fit my card, and that's roughly where I want it to be. So, you know, like when I come to trim, I can see that I just need to pick the top point on that petal and right down to there. Or maybe not, because I've actually cut the top off there, about there. But that's kind of my cutting line down there. So that's kind of where I wanted it to be. Actually, there is a way to do it. So if we right click, format this blue shape, let's go to fill, and we can change the fill colour, and I want that fill colour to be white. So what I can do now, if I do this, so we filled it to white, I've changed the fill colour. Now, if I actually bring that to the front, whoops, or if I, sometimes you bring to front, sometimes you have to send it to back. So I'm going to send that behind the, send to back. There you go. So now I actually know exactly where the edge of that card is going to be. But I've got, if you look, my shape has a black border or a blue border around it. I don't want that. So I'm going to go back to format shape, and then we need to go to line and pick no line. And look what happens now. I've got no line. So this now is perfectly done. So I can just print that out now. So it's even easier than I thought it was going to be. So that's a really great way of actually doing this, making this image really huge. and actually filling your card and doing it really, really easily. And on this one, we've just cut out the special wishes. But obviously, if you wanted to, you can go back and you could just do that there. You could position it wherever you wanted to. You know, you could, I wouldn't do it so it's too busy, but if you wanted to, you could even put a white behind that as well, which would be really nice. And that's how you can manipulate your digital stamps. Really easy crafting. You can see how quick it is. All I've got to do now is print this out and stick it on a card. Hope you enjoyed that little tutorial. I'll be back soon. Thanks for joining me. Bye.